What's up, guys? This is a video on how to get a trust and a trust bank account. I thought you guys from all the videos knew how to do that. Apparently, some of you guys don't, which is why I've been getting a lot of emails on it. So here's the video. First of all, figure out why you want a trust bank account. Generally, it's to get your bank account out of your name so that if you are ever attacked, control everything and own nothing. Next up, determine what type of trust you want. There's hundreds of different types of trusts for different reasons. I primarily work with the top four or five, or at least the four or five that I like, or I'm mostly used to and familiar with. Depending on which ones you want, you're going to select that. I personally, let's just say the average two are either revocable or irrevocable. Both work. I like the irrevocable trust better. Some banks accept it, some don't like it. There's nothing illegal about it. Some like the 508, some like the 501, some don't like, business trusts. Some do. If yours doesn't work with your particular trust, find a different bank or ask them why not. Also, do your footwork, look on their website, call them, ask them what they work with. Look on their website to see what is listed. One of my people, one of my students even, was doing a 508, I believe, and they told her they don't do 508s over the phone. She went on their website and found where it says they absolutely do use and work with and open 508s. So do your due diligence. Now, trust on average can be anywhere between $1,000 to $5,000. Most of the time, your trust really shouldn't be more than $1,000. We sell ours for $250 to $500 a piece. And I think if you buy the $350 or $500 bundle, you get like three of them. AIs can make a decent one, though even with ours or theirs, you're still going to have to edit some of the information in and change things. That's just how it works. However, with mine, you can alter every aspect of it and make multiple copies. Ours are not in PDF form, they're open source. Either way, get your trust, do what you need to do. Once you have the trust, figure out the name. The name of the trust should not be your name. Your name can be in the trust as the grantor, who is the creator, and the trustee, who is the operator of such, but you cannot also be the beneficiary. It's not how it works. So you must find somebody or some place to be your beneficiary. Edit your trust as needed. If you need my help, do a consultation with me. If you want to learn from some other masters and experts, look and seek out Anne LaFleur, who can be found through thefearlessfloydshow.com, or look her up on the internet. She may have her own thing at this point in time. I don't know, but she's damn good at them. Either way, get your trust, get it edited. Don't put it in your name. From there, I would not use any corporate or federal monikers in it. Okay. If you don't know what that means, once again, do a consult. But primarily, such things as putting a zip code in there. Instead of a zip code, I would be putting USA. And there are a number of other little things in there that you want to make sure you don't put in there. And there are things you want to make sure you do. Your AI is not going to know these things. When you get ready, your next step is to fund the trust. You must depict and put inside of it money or property or etc. in it. Even if it's only $100, you funded the trust. Now what you need to do is get an EIN for it. I made a very specific video titled How to Properly Get a Domestic Tax Exempt EIN. Get that EIN, name it the same as your trust. This then forms legal joinder. They're now one. You will also need a copy of your trust. The bank may want to look at the whole trust. They're really not supposed to keep a copy of it. They're only supposed to look at it to make sure there's nothing illegal or fraudulent or whatever else in it. Really, they're only supposed to need the acknowledgement of the trust, which is usually the first page and the last page. Nonetheless, if you want it open, play ball with them. But this is also why you should have multiple trusts and not have tons of everything in one trust so they know all of your secrets and goodies. Because these people are snitches. Anybody who works in the public, probably a snitch. And there's lots of things that if you're going to put your trust on the public side like that, or to be viewed on the public side, though it's a private trust and it's irrevocable, depending on what you put in there, some people like to know that information because information is knowledge and knowledge is power. Once you do that, then you go to your bank, make sure that it's notarized. That's good. You have your paperwork. You should have your SS4 with you, showing that you got the EIN. Huzzah, you're almost home free. Now, what you need, and before I finish, make sure that you guys go to blacksite32.com to get your trusts and other files. Some are free, some are not. JamesCLovett.com is also where you can go and get my paid videos, some free, some are not. And if you want to catch me on my social medias, other than blacksite32.com/social media, where you can see all of my media channels and make sure it's actually me. My two newest ones are on Facebook, The Badwolf Unincorporated, The Badwolf Unrestricted. Now back to your regular scheduled program. If it's me, I would ask for a zero interest bearing account for my trust. Why? Because when you accept the interest, you're accepting the public benefit. It's also considered a public contact, which means you've just turned your irrevocable trust and account into a publicly accessible, if they need to, account. Benefit, privilege, and perk for them if shit hits the fan. So keep it completely private. Zero interest account, bearing account. They may say, oh, I don't think we have those. They have them. They just don't like to mention them. Be polite and say, could you just go in the back and talk to a private or a personal banker or whoever's head of your legal department just to make sure, because I'm pretty sure you guys have those. Be nice about it. Wait the 5 minutes that she goes into the back and sips the coffee and says, this smart motherfucker, I'm stupid, control everything, own nothing, motherfucker. And comes out and says, yeah, we do have it, but I mean, you only get like a percent, a fraction of a percent, whatever it is right now. But still, yet it's some money, which is better than no. No, it's actually not. It's devil blood money because that's a Trojan horse into your account and your private stuff, which would then defeat the whole purpose of you creating this account to be private in the first place. No, thank you. But please give me the zero interest bearing one. Once that's done, you've created your account. If you've created it to be tax exempt or just private or whatever else, this is where you can put your assets, which are then going to become the trust's assets. However, remember, with an irrevocable, you cannot add generally anything to it once it has been created. You cannot change it. Now, there are some exceptions. I made a video on it. I'm not going to go into all that here. So know what you're doing before you do it, and do it well. And that's how you set up a private, zero interest bearing trust account. If you need further guidance, hit me up for a consultation. Black Site 32, usually booked out about a week. Please be patient. I'll get to you. If you don't hear from me, use one of my other emails. Be kind, be polite, be cool, and I'll take care of you privately. Otherwise, that's it, guys. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Peace.